If Sean Strickland, of all people, thinks you have a screw loose, then you probably do have a screw loose. Now, we all know Tony Ferguson is a roller coaster reincarnated as a human, but Sean Strickland isn't far behind. Yet, he refused to train with El Cucuy, and here's why. Quote, Tony hit me up once about putting together this team in California. He said, Sean, I want you to train with me, but he can't train with any other gym or show them our stuff. I'm pretty sure he was going to give me a secret knock and a polygraph test. Blocked. LMAO. He got one. There's more to the story. Strickland also advised another MMA fighter against training with Ferguson because he's quote-unquote crazy. The other guy didn't listen to the UFC middleweight, only to regret it later. Quote, this other guy trained with Tony, and I told this guy, don't do it, man, he's crazy. 3 months later, OMG, Sean, you're right, he's nuts. I had to leave. Gun to my head, true story. LMAO. Strickland then turned his guns towards Suga Sean O'Malley for his bromance with controversial American rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I quote, I like Aljamain Sterling way more than Sean O'Malley. O'Malley is a woman. You let a snitch pedophile tattoo his name on you like a little I asked him once why he did it, and he got all emotional and awkward, and I had to walk away. Such a woman. Luckily, one fighter still remains in Strickland's good books. When asked who's his favorite lightweight in the world, this is what Strickland had to say, quote, Justin Gaethje, because he has shortened his life for MMA. No lies detected. But I wonder what Sean Strickland would have to say about Dustin Poirier, because Conor McGregor doesn't have nice things to say about the Diamond. But before we take a look at McGregor's latest jabs at Poirier, please subscribe to Takedown MMA and turn on those notifications. Thank you. Ariel Helwani thinks Dustin Poirier doesn't need a BMF title to prove anything because he already has a Hall of Fame resume.
And I'm not saying anything that I haven't said leading up to this fight. That belt don't mean shit. That ain't changing shit about your legacy. You are a Hall of Famer. You don't need that belt.
Conor McGregor begs to differ, and I quote, Dustin Poirier never won an undisputed title. He's 0-3 in title fights. I don't agree with the Hall of Fame. With all due respect, he has one solid win over me, where he was getting pucked around the cage before he got it, and then the second off a leg break. He's done all, Ariel. He's not worthy of the Hall of Fame. No way. Now, Conor McGregor is chasing a fight against Justin Gaethje because he wants to add the BMF title to his trophy cabinet too. But Michael Chandler also wants a piece of the highlight. Maybe Chandler's trying to give McGregor a taste of his own medicine by trying to ignore him after the good time they had during the latest season of The Ultimate Fighter. Their happy ending was supposed to be a fight by the end of this year, but it's all up in the air for now. Should McGregor skip Chandler? Nate Diaz thinks he should.
Chandler's a nice guy, but he's not gonna win. I don't think they're gonna fight though. I think those guys are gonna fight.
The baddest mother effer in Stockton believes McGregor should fight Gaethje, who's riding high after a spectacular knockout victory against Dustin Poirier.
I think Conor and Gaethje should fight. I think that'll probably be next. But Gaethje might try to act like he's too cool or something, but just shows how much of a nerd he is. He don't got nobody to fight. Who's he gonna fight? Who's Gaethje gonna fight? There's nobody to fight. That's why I had to step out. There ain't nobody to fight.
Daniel Cormier, however, begs to differ with Nate Diaz, as he thinks Gaethje should sit around and wait for a title shot, since he is in pole position to lock horns with the winner of Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira too.
Title fight. It's title fight or bust for me, right? This guy needs to be able to fight for a championship because that's all he did, and that's all he wants to do. Remember RC, he said last week, or last time he fought against Fiziev, that it was one more run at a championship opportunity. Well, now that is happening. It's happening right now. The ability to fight the winner of Oliveira versus Makhachev. And I think he's better prepared for it now. Because when you watch him in the Fiziev fight, and you watch him in the fight last weekend, this guy's a better version of himself.
Nate Diaz or Daniel Cormier? Who do you agree with? Stephen Thompson is positive that he will receive his show money because he fulfilled his professional obligations, despite withdrawing from his fight against Michael Pereira at UFC 291. Pereira missed weight by 3 pounds for his welterweight fight against Thompson, who refused to fight a heavier opponent. As a result, the UFC withheld his show money, and it has so far not been released. Thompson is hoping that the UFC will do the right thing soon.
At this point, my management is talking with the UFC. Nothing yet. I know Dana White's on vacation. You know, that guy's the workaholic, so well-deserved, but I feel like the UFC is going to do right by me. You know, I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, and, you know, I've tried to be as honorable as possible when it comes to signing my contracts and abiding by it.
Thompson refrained from criticizing the UFC, and understandably so, because he is the NMF, aka the nicest mother effer. But Chael Sonnen, being the bad guy that he is, didn't hold back.
I realize the golden rule is the show must go on. I'm aware of that. I'm aware that my own hypocrisy apparently knows no bounds. Because I stand with Stephen. When you have an opponent that doesn't make weight, what do? And the general consensus amongst you guys is, what difference does it make? It's 4 pounds. I don't disagree with you, but guess what? Neither is Stephen Thompson. That's not what this was about. This was about an honor and a respect that goes deeper than just this organization. You're doing that to punish Stephen Thompson, who did break the golden rule. He stopped the show from going on. He did do that. Why should he be punished? Why would we punish him? Well, what are you mad about? You're mad about the Wonder Boy who's followed every rule in the history of rules?
Maybe the UFC would rebook a fight between Thompson and Pereira because they have unfinished business. But if that one is as good as done, then Kamaru Usman would be more than happy to fight Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy? Because he needs an opponent. Wonder Boy's he's been around so long, and he's just that name to where it's always a great fight. His style is very, very difficult to fight. And, you know, he's just one of those names that I never really got to use in my era, that I never really got to fight.
Moving on, Paulo Costa is itching to get his hands on Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 294 in Abu Dhabi in October. The Eraser is normally an easygoing personality, and although he's had his share of rivalries, he's never hated someone as much as Khamzat Chimaev, which is why he wants to punish him come fight night.
I hate that dude. I'm training just to make him suffer, you know, not only beat him, but I want to do that in great style. I put all my skills and all my concentration, focus to be better than ever. Physically, mentally, technically, you know, all parts together to help me perform better than ever. So I know he's over there, Abu Dhabi would be a kind of his house, but I don't care. I'm going there to take over.
Will Paulo Costa put his money where his mouth is? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. To stay up to date with the latest happenings in the world of mixed martial arts, please subscribe to Takedown MMA and turn on those notifications. Thank you for your continued love and support, and we'll see you in the next one.